So this is Carl Rubino, live from a distance, my weekly live stream original song, mostly original song, occasionally a cover. Oh yeah, I guess it is working, great. I'm sorry if I was late, I was having a technical problem with my internet connection, so Lynn, glad to see you here. Wow, you know, this is wonderful. You show up every week and I love it, you know, I really do, thank you. So anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I've been seeing on television that in this time when people are opening up again, or states are opening up again, there seems to be a great increase in people buying, renting RVs and things like that, going on the road. In fact, one of my daughters and her husband and 2 kids decided to rent an RV and travel through the South, which I thought was a splendidly stupid idea, but you know, they decided to do it. So many years ago, I wrote this song called "Gonna Get Myself a Winnie," and there's an interesting story behind it. My cousin Joe, who's now deceased, at 17 years of age during World War II, joined the Navy and became a submariner on a submarine called the Grouper, and it saw combat in the Pacific against the Japanese. And many, many years later, Joe was diagnosed with cancer, and he was older, so it wasn't like he was a kid or anything, but he still had plenty of life left in him, he figured. And so what he thought he would do is combine 2 great loves in his life. He was a Civil War history buff, and he also used to like to get together with his buddies from the Navy, his submariner friends. So he decided he was going to buy an RV, a Winnebago, and travel around the country before he died, seeing his friends and seeing Civil War sites. So Joe and his wife, my other cousin, Bobby, had a place in Lee, Massachusetts. So sometime after Joe bought the Winnie, I went to Lee for the weekend to see Joe and Bobby and their kids, and there was the Winnebago, and I went out for a run, and on the run I wrote about 80% of this song. I want to be like Cousin Joey, though his age is somewhat showy. He got a motorhome to go-y, nothing fancy, nothing glowy. Where he's rolling, he ain't knowing. He says the thrill is in the going. Gonna get myself a Winnie, head on down to West Virginia, maybe Tulsa or Tacoma. There's no end to where I'll roam. I may be gone in a month or 2, then I'll be heading home to you. When I get myself a bago, there's no end to where I may go. I'll just kick back and go slow, kinda drift the way the wind blows. All my friends say I'm nuts, so well, I don't know, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Winnie, head on down to West Virginia, maybe Tulsa or Tacoma. There's no end to where I'll roam. I may be gone in a month or 2, then I'll be heading home to you. If I just take this life for granted, I'll just be spinning on the planet. When I finally retire, I'll have lost all my desire. There'll be no spark in my wire. I'll sit and stare at the fire. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Winnie, head on down to West Virginia, maybe Tulsa or Tacoma. There's no end to where I roam. Well, I may be gone in a month or 2, then I'll be heading home to you. I don't know what it is that's in me. that makes me want to get a Winnie. I got a burning and a itching, and my wanderlust is twitching, a yanking yearning that won't let go, till I bust out in a bagel. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Winnie, head on down to West Virginia, maybe Tulsa or Tacoma. There's no end to where I roam. I may be going in month or two, and I'll be heading home to you. I may be going in month or two, and I'll be heading home to you. I may be gone a month or two, or maybe 3 or 4 or more. So that's gonna get myself a Winnie. So there's actually a really nice story about that song. That's on my record, First Bite, that came out a couple of decades ago. It's on Spotify if you want to hear the song. It's slightly different on the recording. But when I came out with that record, I started playing in various places, and I pushed hard to get it on the radio. And amongst the radio stations that played it was one in, I forgot if they were located in northern South Carolina, northwestern South Carolina or southwestern North Carolina. But anyway, I got a call from the disc jockey one day, and she said she had played that song, Gonna Get Myself a Winnie, on her radio station. She said she was playing that record a lot, but she played that song, and a caller called in, and here's what he said. He said, you know, I just heard that song, he said, and I really needed something like that. I needed a good laugh. And she said, what do you mean? He said, well, he said, I'm traveling to Nashville. My wife's in the hospital there. We just had our first child, and things didn't go so well. And my wife was touch and go for a while, and the kids in the neonatal intensive care thing, and I've been pretty down, and I needed a good laugh, and that song gave me a good laugh. And the DJ called and told me that, and it was really, really wonderful to hear. So sometimes it's nice to know that your songs have a positive effect on somebody. So I don't usually do covers, but I decided I'd play with them a little bit, at least when the cover is something I can do a little something with, you know, make it a little bit my song. So I'm not going to mention what this is. Maybe you'll figure it out. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. What can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl. I got so much honey always envy me. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I got all the riches, baby. One man can claim. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl. Oh, it's funny because I usually do it at about twice that speed. I usually do like... Oh, well. So that's the speed I did it at this time. I like that song. I liked it when I first heard it. Smokey Robinson and the Temptations. You know, it's kind of interesting doing other people's songs every once in a while. It's like I said, it's not something I normally do, but it's interesting because I wind up doing things very different than what I normally do. So I guess that's kind of nice. So couple of things. I think I'm going to switch the time. Yeah, Lynn, you are my first official groupie. It's great to have you back again, so to speak. So a couple things. I'm going to switch the time on this. Seems like Saturday at 5 was a good idea during the pandemic when everybody was shut in. But, you know, it's really nice weather now and people are getting outside. So I think I'm going to switch to Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, all these are recorded and placed on my Facebook.com/Carl Rubino music page. So if you miss the live one, you can always catch the recording. Oh, another thing about that song, Gonna Get Myself a Winnie, it was on Car Talk many years ago. I thought that was pretty cool. And another thing that almost happened with it that was really exciting is this. I don't know if the show's still on the air, but there was an MTV show called Road Rules that was really popular a while ago. And I got a call from the music director, I guess it was, for that show. A call or an email, I don't remember which, many years ago, and they said, We're doing an episode of Road Rules, and we want to use, I think he said, like 20 seconds of that song. The idea would be it would be playing on a jukebox in this scene in a bar. Is that okay? I'll send you the licensing papers. I said, yeah, sure, send them. So I didn't get the licensing papers. I got another email, and it said, well, we want to use the show and we want to use the song in a different way. We're going to have a band perform a portion of it in the background in this bar scene. Is that okay? And it's going to be a longer portion, so you'll get some more money. I said, yeah, that's okay, that's fine. Then I got another call, and the other call said, we really like the song, and we want to have it be the song that plays in the opening of our season for whatever the year was. Is that okay? I said, yeah, that's even better okay. So this is all going to get myself a Winnie. And then I didn't hear anything. Oh, he had said, this was L.A. The L.A. music supervisor. Music supervisors are the ones who book songs on TV, film, stuff like that. So he said, we just have to get the okay from the suits in New York, but we're the creatives, and they almost always go with what we want. Emphasis on the almost. So bottom line is they didn't do it. They went with a hip-hop song instead. Screw them. Hip-hop. Hippity, hippity, dippity, dop. But anyway, that's what they decided to do. So here's another song. Many of the songs I write have to do with the subject of love, one way or another. Falling in it, falling out of it, getting screwed out of it, whatever it may be. Sometimes they have to do with empowerment in a relationship. So I'm not going to give you the title on this song, 'cause it'll give it away. You say if I don't change my ways, then you won't stick around. You say you'll leave me lonely and go out on the town. You tell me if you left me, I'd regret the day. You say that I'd be lonely until I'm old and gray. And you tell me if you went away, I'd be blue and all alone, and a house without you, darling, would be just an empty home. Well, I don't know, and I can't say if I'll be sad and blue, but there's one thing I know for sure, and here's my song to you. Well, I can't start to miss you if you won't get going, and I can't start to miss you if you still hang on. I can't have an empty feeling if you won't go away. I can't feel alone and blue if all you do is stay. You tell me if you left me, I'd be blue and all alone, and a house without you, darling, would be just an empty home. You say I'd search forever until I got you back, and I couldn't make it on my own, 'cause I ain't got the knack. You tell me if you left me, I would have a heavy heart, but if I keep on acting this way, then someday we will part. You may be right, you may be wrong, it's really hard to say, but we'll never really know for sure if we don't reach that day. And I can't start to miss you if you won't get going. I can't start to miss you if you still hang on. I can't have an empty feeling if you won't go away. I can't feel alone and blue if all you do is stay. Now I don't need to tell you, we ain't getting on like a song without the rhythm, like a rhythm without a song. It ain't a simple question of who is right or wrong. It's just a combination of things that means the spark is gone. And it really ain't your absence I feel I'll dread. It's not the hurt of seeing you depart that's stirring in my head. It's worse to think you're staying when I'm ready for a brand new start, 'cause you've raised domestic suffering to a brand new form of art. Yeah, I can't start to miss you if you won't get going, and I can't start to miss you if you still hang on. I can't have an empty feeling if you won't go away. I can't feel alone and blue if all you do is stay. Yeah, so it's I Can't Start to Miss You, and that's on my CD as well, which is on Spotify, and on the CD there's a great singer, and she's doing some wonderful backup vocals on it, and somebody's playing piano. It's kind of neat. So if you need to find my Spotify page, I'll show you how you can get there. Go to the website, which is here, and click on the heading Music, and you'll see the entire Spotify site there. And if you click on it, you'll be transported magically through the internet to Spotify, and you can check out the songs there. If you wanted to download any of the songs, right on that same music page in the website, carlrubinomusic.com, there are links to where is it? Amazon and not CD Baby anymore because they're not doing it. Amazon and something else, I don't know, where you can buy digital downloads of an individual song or the whole recording. So let's see if we got any questions or anything. Ron, how you doing, buddy? Let's see. Ed, welcome back. Nice to see you again, my friend. Oops. And Lynn, okay, cool. So that's it for today, I think. Let's see. Yeah, half an hour. Unless anybody got any questions or anything about the songs or about music or anything having to do with the world. I mean, I don't want to get into political shit, but hope everybody's doing well, staying healthy, not taking foolish risks, whatever that means. I guess that's different in different places for different people. Up here in the Adirondacks where I live, we're pretty fortunate. We've had a very low number and low percentage of people affected. No deaths in the county I live in at all. But with reopening, you know, we're all afraid that could change because a lot of people aren't being careful when they come to visit from elsewhere. So anyway, I'd said earlier, but some of you folks weren't on. I'm going to change the time of this from Saturday at 5, which I think now is not a great time to be doing an indoor thing, to Thursday at 6 p.m. Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And once again, if you miss it online, live, you can see the recorded version. So I'd encourage you to pass this information on to your friends. Maybe they would like to see it. If anybody, I see that, I'm getting repeat comers here. If anybody has any requests for any of the songs I've done before to be played again, send me, you can comment on the Facebook page. You can post a comment on the Facebook page when I put this up. Or you could, if you wanted to do it by email. Here's my email address, carlrubinomusic@gmail.com. You could send me an email. And if you think of anything you'd like to know about my songwriting or anything else in the world. Anyway, until next time, everybody be safe. Spread the love, not the hate. And I'll see you all. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. This is currently the only way where I live for people to see or hear live music and for musicians to do it. So, love you all, folks. Bye.